Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative. Speak to Penny and Adrianne about the Orville New Horizons premiering on Hulu June 2nd. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
This is an exciting time. I'm really excited for it. Adrianne, I'm going to start with you. One of my favorite things about the show is the genre bending component. It's funny. It's got obviously the focal point is sci-fi and everything. Did you notice you signed on to work on a genre bending show, or did it kind of just happen?
I read the script and I fell in love with it. I said this earlier. I fell, once the blue goo happened, I was sold because I was like, this isn't just a sci-fi show. This has that Seth MacFarlane sense of humor to it that gives it that twist, that element that is going to make it fun, and it's going to appeal to all different kinds of groups, not just a sci-fi group.
Yeah,
so
no, absolutely.
I signed on definitely knowing that, but I didn't even know where it was going to go from there.
It's so interesting. And Penny, here's the thing. I've seen New Horizons, like I've seen it, but people have seen the trailer. The trailer was recently released. And I find it very interesting because for the people that have watched it since season 1, it was like a parody. It was really funny and everything. And this season is funny, but this season takes a little bit of like a deep, more intense turn at times, a little bit as well. So what do you think about that kind of growth after season to season with the show as well, Penny? It takes serious turns in this season, New Horizons, I feel like.
Well, I'm just going to differ from your opinion slightly, because I never saw it as a parody, because I think a parody pokes fun and therefore it's not real. I think we were real with comedic elements to it, so we were funny. So the evolution that I witnessed and feel like I've been a part of is that you have comedic elements in a real story. So it was a dramedy, and then the dramedy found its way where then it was speckled with comedy. That's the second season. And now in the third season, you're going to have a mixture of drama speckled with comedy, but some action that you're going to go, whoa.
And I wouldn't say parody. Whoa. That was a wrong word. I was meaning more like, it was funny, right? It was like, but it wasn't
talking about the blue goo.
And the green globes.
And Claire having sex with a blob.
Yeah. So there you go.
So I don't know. I'm kind of blurry with the parody. Question for both of you, start Adrianne. I mean, the big kind of key terms for this show, whether it's season 1 or this new season, New Horizons, discovery and exploration, those are the kind of focal points and key terms when I think of the Orville. What have you discovered about working on the Orville, Adrianne?
I've discovered that I like the way the Orville, the perception of the future, and I want to live in that, because it is so hard to not feel like things are bleak, especially right now. And to think that, okay, in the future, it's not just going to be Armageddon. We're all not just going to be killing each other and at war. It's going to be, hopefully, a big future for us where multiple races, multiple life forms can all band together and be friends and work together and hopefully, live civilly.
Absolutely. Penny, what about you, discovery-wise or anything? You can go different directions with this question. It's so big, but like it's been working out. I said it to Scott and Jaylee, and I got 2 completely different answers. So I'm like, I'm going to try it again.
No, but actually, I'm going to say wavelength, though, as Adrianne. But another thing that's very important is for people to see themselves and be comfortable in their own skin. And that's why I love when we have the aliens, and there are different kinds of aliens. I mean, it's kind of like people who have pets. And those who have pets, we really know that they have emotions, and some people think they don't. But all beings have a heartbeat. And so I think that it's important for fans to find their heartbeat, and they can find their heartbeat in an alien, or they can find their heartbeat in the situations that us humans go through on the ship. And that to me is very exciting. Not only is it, the word education is what comes to mind, but that's not really the word. I'm for a discovery, you know. So I want people to discover all aspects of existence.
You know, this is a question that almost didn't make it into the press day. I was like, discovery, I don't know, maybe they won't understand. These are all, I've got 4 different answers so far, and I'm very happy about that.
It's a good question. I never really thought about it.
No,
and
absolutely.
I want what you're drinking.
Well, if we're not excited, everyone keeps saying that about my energy, but if we're not excited, I don't know what we're doing here, to be honest with you. Okay, because it's coming out pretty soon. Adrianne, obviously it hits you today, Adrianne, that it's coming up because you're speaking to all these outlets. It's coming out June 2nd. But people have been waiting for this for quite some time. Like, do you believe that it's
We've been waiting for it for a long time. We're part of that group.
It's pretty crazy. But like, was it starting to hit you maybe like a couple of weeks ago that like there was maybe a release in the trailer, like, or is it still just starting to only hit you now that it's coming out?
I think today.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like doing the press and everything else. It was like even planning this trip and you know, coming out here, I really was like, okay, I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay. But now that we're actually talking and it's actually feeling real and tangible, and I'm seeing faces that I haven't seen for a bit, you know, and it's just, it's making me very excited.
Oh, absolutely. Before we wrap up, Penny, I'm just curious, like takeaways, like when they get to watch New Horizons, like the 3rd season, what are you hoping the audience gets out of it takeaway wise?
Well, exactly what I got when I saw the episode just the other night, because that's when it became very real. It was like, whoa, we've been doing this and we're making movies. I want them to look at themselves after watching this and say, oh my gosh, it was well worth the wait, because that's what I got out of it.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Very exciting.
Adrianne,
so I can do that too. I can get real excited too.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
Sometimes it catches people off guard. Like I also want to tell people, like, just an FYI, because I've done interviews before. And I'm like, PDB some pop turning. And people are like, oh my God.
No, I got you beat. I got you beat. You put me in a makeup trailer and you won't be able to touch me.
Nope. Nobody needs coffee when Penny is in the makeup trailer. She will wake you right up.
Adrianne, before we wrap up quickly too, is it safe to say one of your favorite things about storytelling is being able to kind of dive and transform into all these different worlds, like the worlds of the Orville, John Wick? Like, is that your favorite thing about it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is so fun to be a part of that and to disappear a little bit, to experience things that you wouldn't really necessarily want to experience, you know what I mean? But you get to in this fantasy that is safe. Yeah. I think that's the best part about storytelling and being an actor.
Absolutely. I want to thank you both for your time. The Orville New Horizons is coming out June 2nd, premiering on Hulu. Thank you both for your time. This was great chatting with you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you. And I love your energy.
Yes.
I want everyone to go. The takeaway will be, I got your energy.
I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.